Went pretty good. Definitely some things I want to clean up here and there. Decision making for the most part was pretty good. Coach called a great game just to make my job easy, especially offensive line, receivers, running backs, tight ends. They did everything they needed to do to make it easy on me. So it made the game a lot slower, more simple, and I was just able out there to get the ball to the playmakers. Y'all see, we got a lot of them, so it was a lot of fun today.
Once you hit Kenny on that one pass early in the game, you figure this is it. I got this thing handled now.
Yeah, well, really, that first completion was kind of like, all right, I'm here. The stick right that I threw to him in the first play was, hey, I got the jitters out the way. I got the first completion out of there. So then I was able to just go play football from there.
More than a couple of times when you were throwing the ball, especially to Kenny, it seemed like you were throwing the ball before guys were even into their breaks. You were hitting them in stride. How has that been to kind of work that while you're also in a quarterback competition, you're sharing reps with Nate to develop that kind of chemistry?
It's just a chemistry you got to develop, outside of practice. When I first got here, me and Kenny were going up to the facility, late at night, just throwing balls like that. Me, Pop, CJ, we'd go up there and just, go through. We had a list that we were going through. We go quick game, RPOs, intermediate, go some deep stuff, red zone, and we were just getting the timing down, because we knew, point in time that day was going to come where we're going to be out there playing together, and we got to be on time to make the play.
That 46-yarder, was that the call the whole way, or is that just the read? You just saw it and you're like, Kenny's going to go get that?
Yeah, I believed in Kenny. Just step up. They rolled away. I knew he was one-on-one. He can run, so he outran the dude, and I was just able to out there just loft it up there, let him go get it, and he made a play.
When did the coaching staff tell you that you were going to be the starter today?
Thursday. They told me Thursday right before practice. We went out there and everything.
What was that moment like for you?
It was a surreal moment. It's a childhood dream to play college football, be a starter in college football. So when I got that news, like Coach Deuce said, I did shed a tear. Just thinking about all the people that helped me out there along the way. Parents, grandparents, teachers, coaches, just people that have helped me and always believed in me since day one. Just finally feel like I made them proud and everything. So it was a surreal moment. It was awesome.
Coach said that you've really come on here over the last couple of weeks. What's really improved, or what's that light that's come on or so for you?
Just getting those reps. In the spring I had that hamstring injury, so I was getting those reps, but I wasn't fully into those reps. I wasn't full speed. And just that time. I was here since January. January, spring, fall camp. Just getting those reps, and the more reps that I got, the more comfortable I was out there. And these past couple weeks, it's been the most comfortable for me. And that showed today.
You talk about that first drive. You guys marched 90 yards down the field. Just kind of what was that feeling like? Was it kind of like weight off the shoulders in a way, or just kind of what was?
It was kind of like a moment like, hey, I'm in college football and I can play. It was kind of a moment telling me that, hey, you can do this, which was a lot of fun. Being able to just get the ball to those guys and let them go make some plays was a lot of fun. Just seeing those guys out there, running great routes, being in the right spot, knowing exactly what to do, just having the trust. I feel like we trusted each other a lot that drive, trusting the O-line, tight end, running back, everybody doing their job, and it was a lot of fun. And putting a drive together like that is pretty big.
You've credited your playmakers a lot, and was that just like a normal day for Desmond Reed? Is that what he does all the time?
Yeah, that's definitely a normal day for Desmond Reed. Honestly, he's had some better days in practice, honestly, and just being able to make plays like that. He's one of the most explosive players I've ever seen practice with. It's unreal what he can do. I handed that ball off on the 45-yard line, and as soon as I handed it off, I was like, oh, he's scoring. Like me and Branson hugged each other, and we waved walked by to Des because we knew he was going to score. It was awesome.
When you got that opportunity to watch the rest of the game after you guys kind of put it away, what was that like again? I guess the surreal moment for you to say, hey, my debut, did what I needed to do, and kind of got it.
It was awesome. It's a day you dream about since you were a little kid. That first start, having the performance I did for my first start was even a bigger dream. I was able to go out there and do what I needed to do to make sure the team won. That was the goal. First goal was to get that first down. I just wanted to go out there, score some touchdowns, and just make sure my team won.
What coach say to you afterwards?
It was a great game. Keep doing what I'm doing, and just make sure this momentum and this mindset and everything goes into next week.
Eli, break down what happened on the interception for us. It seemed like there was an intent there, and the ball just kind of went in a different direction.
We were trying to get them to bite down on the run. They called it great coverage. They were playing man, and what we wanted, we didn't want that versus man. And I saw a pop. Thought I had a little bit of pressure, but I didn't. I should have just stepped up in the pocket, delivered the ball. Next time, when I see that, I'm just gonna throw the ball, throw it away. It's probably what I should have done, and just make sure we go on to the next play. Just stay down there.
Outside of that play, though, it seemed like you guys were very smooth, especially in the red zone, using spacing, having reads. How comfortable did you guys feel operating in short spaces and throwing as much as you did?
We felt great. We've been working on that a lot this week. It's pretty much every day we have a period of red zone. Coach Bell, he takes the red zone pretty personal. He's in there. Because some teams want to go in there and just throw the ball. But we're out there to just score touchdowns because we know that's what we can do. We're going to go out there, run the ball here and there, but we're also going to throw it. We're not afraid to do that. The schemes that he put together really put everybody in a great position to succeed. Made my job easy. I was able to say, hey, I know where I'm going. They do this, I'm going here. But if they do that, I'm going here. So it made my job really easy with Coach Bell.
You've already mentioned
We'll do two more right here and then Jerry.
You've already mentioned this offense is full of playmakers. What did you see from Gavin Bartholomew today? Just kind of how big will he be for this offense?
He's going to be huge. Just being able to get him the ball in a variety of ways. Out the backfield, screens, down the field, anything like that. He's able to catch it, run through somebody. He's for sure going to catch it. He's got some great hands. He's going to make some plays after the fact, after he has the ball in his hands, and just kind of a safety blanket for me. Especially in some protections. When I'm hot, they drop. I can always find Gavin. He's gonna be open. He's gonna catch it. He's gonna get me at least 10, 15 yards, which is awesome.